Welcome to Healthy Living Now. I'm Chelsea Holmstead, and today we're going to be discussing the Alive New York Awards show and some of the things we've been reading about it online. I'm joined today by co-founders Josh and Anna Scurry. Josh, how are you? I'd like to jump right into it if you don't mind. When you envisioned the Alive New York Awards show, how did you see it happening? Paint me a picture.
Yeah, absolutely. The show it's going to be incredible. Obviously, we have to postpone it, but with that being said, we had Jesse McCartney hosting the first annual Alive New York Award show. There was going to be a 2-day conference with the top speakers in the alternative natural community coming at one place at one time, educating people who normally don't get this type of information at a mass media level. And we also were going to give out awards to people who we feel deserve an award, people in the alternative community who are healing people naturally, who are making a major impact in their humanitarian efforts as well. And it was going to be an elegant night, a red carpet night, paparazzi, media, and live musical performances and things of that nature. It was going to be really, really exciting.
Wow, that sounds amazing. So, why didn't it happen?
Well, we had to postpone the event due to some personnel issues. We also had an issue with one of the people we were actually honoring at the Alive Award show. And understanding that, we also had some cyberbullying. And we really feel like to better serve people and for people to have a great experience at the Alive New York Awards, we really wanted to work out the kinks so people can have the best experience ever. And that's why we postponed the event.
Yeah, there seems to be some bad blogs taking aim at the Alive Foundation, but oddly enough, it all seems to be coming from one source. What do you know about this guy, and why does he have it out for you and your organization? Do you guys have a history? What's the story there?
Well, Mike Adams was going to be acknowledged at the Alive New York Awards. He's very well known in the industry for alternative industry, but he's also very well known for conspiracy theory. And as the event started to grow as fast as it has, and as large as it did, we heard from one of our personal managers that he thought me and Anna were super secret government agents. I truly feel that once that thought got lodged in his mind, he started to release things that were not true. And come to find out, he has done this with several other companies as well. So that's kind of the story.
Super secret government agents? Really? Yeah, we did some research and found some very unflattering articles about him in Forbes magazine and other prominent publications. So I guess the rule of thumb is consider the source, right?
True.
Okay, I've read through all the articles, and a lot of it seems to flow with his conspiracy theories about big pharmaceutical companies and a lot of conjecture about you. So if you don't mind, I'd like to ask you a few questions about some of the points he brought up, just so we can be clear. These aren't in any particular order, okay? First, the Facebook page post to your wife, Anna. I read it and didn't think much of it, but since the blog post points to this as some sort of smoking gun, can you clarify what you meant by piles of money and window shopping?
Well, believe it or not, all I meant by it was actually a rap song by Lil Wayne, and I was on a road trip with a friend. We were heading over to Portland, and I messaged it to my wife because we share a Facebook, and I know she would see it, so I messaged it to her, and we had a joke of it, and we laughed about it. I feel like it's not a test of my character or the way I conduct business. It was simply a music song that I sent to Anna through Facebook, and that's pretty much it.
Lil Wayne, really? I like Lil Wayne. That doesn't make me a bad person, I hope. But seriously, in regards to the article I read, what do you have to say about the accusations of financial misdealings?
Well, we're actually working with our CPA as well as our attorneys, and we're compiling all the numbers together. And for anyone who would like to see that, they can go to alivenewyork.org and view the numbers through black and white documents.
Okay. Next question. What is the tax status of the Alive Foundation? Are you guys non-for-profit?
Yes, we are a Washington State non-for-profit, and we've been operating as such since January 2012. And again, those documents will also be available on the AliveNewYork.org website.
We saw online that you printed on your tickets that they're 100% tax deductible. Now, we've done our research and nothing is 100% tax deductible. So Josh, did you do this to mislead or deceive anyone?
No, my intention was not to mislead anyone, and coming to find out nothing is 100% tax deductible. And this is our first year, running a nonprofit, as we just started this in January, and some mistakes were made along the way. I truly feel that no one was going to the event just because it was a tax deductible event. But if someone does feel that they were done wrong, we do have a refund form on the website. They can visit AliveNewYork.org, and we're willing to make this thing right.
I also see that an arrest record was put online as evidence that you're a fraud. So I need to know, what was in the arrest record and how do you respond to the allegations?
Well, there's two parts to that actual question. One, there was some information on there that actually was not against me being any type of criminal whatsoever. I actually took someone to court and I won a claim as a plaintiff. Also, the DUI is accurate. I got a DUI several years back when I was a young club promoter, and I thought I was untouchable. I thought that I could do anything, and believe it or not, when I got arrested and served my time for the DUI, it really woke me up. Not only did it get me closer to my wife, but it also got me closer to reality, and I would not be where I'm at today if it was not for that. So truthfully, I have no apologies to anyone for that particular situation in my life, because I feel like it was the best thing that ever happened to me, and that's why I'm at where I'm at today.
Wow, that's amazing. Well, we wish you the best and keep us posted on the new date for the event.
Well, we're going to keep moving forward. Even though the event's postponed, the event's still going to happen. We know this is a void that people really need, especially in today's day and age. And we're going to have the event at a later date. So there's no stopping us on that end. And we just hope that everyone stays tuned to see what happens next.
Josh Scurry, co-founder of the Alive Foundation, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
When we come back, we're going to hear from the other co-founder of the Alive Foundation, Anna Scurry. Stay with us. And we're back. Now I'm joined by the other co-founder of the Alive Foundation, Anna Scurry. Anna, I'd like to pick up where I left off with Josh in regards to tax documents, printed tickets, and so on. I had a chance to look at a sponsorship document online with some pretty incredible claims. Seems a little suspect to me. How do you respond to this?
You're referring to the sponsorship donation document that Mike Adams had in one of his articles, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
That document is not one of our documents. We have not used that. That was the first time we've ever seen that document. We do have a sponsorship packet that we made up, but that one is not it.
So let me get this straight. The guy that's accusing you of being fraudulent is trying to prove it by using fraudulent documents. Am I understanding this correctly?
It appears to be so, yes.
So I'm going to go out on a limb here. Is there any truth to the fact that you guys are denying refunds to anybody that wants one because the event's delayed?
That is also untrue. We are offering refunds, and the refund form is up on our website for anyone who would like to send in for a refund.
Okay, now I need to go a little bit more into your own backyard. I've seen a YouTube video from a woman who used to work for you saying, and I quote, that you lied to her face. Is that true?
No, it's not.
Then what is her reasoning for acting this way, telling this 8-minute-long story? And what about her allegations that she loaned you money that you refused to pay back?
Well, the woman you're referring to, her name is Leanna Werner Gray, and she's actually a co-founder of the Alive Foundation and executive director. So I guess the question here would not be whether she put $15,000 into the foundation that she founded, but the better question to be asking and probably investigating is how much money she actually raised, because she raised much more than that. And where did that money go and who was she raising that in the name of?
Okay, so she raised more than $15,000. In the name of her own charity or in the name of your foundation?
I can't speak as to who she named it in the name of, or who she was telling people she was raising the money for, or how much exactly. I do know the last we heard was it was around $30,000.
So where is the other $15,000? She only mentions $15,000 in her video. Where is the rest accounted for?
Honestly, we don't know her personal finance situation or how she files her taxes or does anything of that nature in her own personal life. We only know what came through the foundation's account. As far as that goes, I think that hopefully someone will be investigating that other $15,000 or however much she raised, where that went and who it came from.
Interesting. You know what? We might have to do a follow-up just on that. Well, Anna, I know this has been an interesting time for you to say the least. How do you see Alive moving forward from this point, and what are your goals for the foundation after this event?
Well, the vision and the plans behind the foundation and the event itself has never changed from when the idea was birthed until all of this went down. I know Leanna had mentioned in her video that the vision and the mission had changed. That's not the case. However, it may have changed. Her personal vision may have changed, or her personal desired outcome may have changed. However, the event and the foundation itself has remained true to its foundational mission, and we're going to put the event on. It's only been postponed due to clearing up some of these things first to be able to put the event on even bigger and better now. But the mission is still to bring people together in the name of health and humanity, and to educate them that there is a whole other side when it comes to health, and to really focus on what we have in common in order to be the change we wish to see in the world and come together for the collective good. So that's never changed. In the event, it's still going to happen. It's still going to be the same. And the plans that we have for the foundation itself will continue to build upon that mission and vision.
Anna Scurry, co-founder of the Alive Foundation, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
And for more information on Alive or their award show events, you can find them at alivenewyork.org. Well, that's all we have time for. I'm Chelsea Holmstead for Healthy Living Now. See you soon.